The next question comes to us from I am Jeremy Tran. At what point do you consider using paid media? I've been dabbling a little bit, but it's been straight organic. That is a very loaded question. And the answer to it is not very specific. The answer is you could consider paid at any stage, right? Depending on what your access to resources are. Obviously, if money is no option and you've got a wealthy benefactor who really believes in your product or brand, if you can bring in some paid earlier, I would say that that's a strategic advantage you have. Definitely start to work with people that can teach you or people that can do it for you, and make sure you're understanding audiences that you can tap into with your product, and that you're building economies of scale at an early stage, right? I'm never going to say don't do paid if you have the means. But what I will say is if you do have limitations on the money and it's more, you have to go out and build brand first in social media, don't think about that as a negative detractor. There's still a lot of things you can do in social media before you start to utilize paid. And, you know, I think a lot of people, when they go out and they start getting in the world of paid advertising to drive sales, they fall victim to this trap of, you know, going out and seeking the arbitrage opportunities, only going out and paying for the growth that exists within the channels. But then the channels change, right? Like Facebook or Apple, if they change their terms of services, if they come up with new privacy updates, and then it tanks your ROAS, you start to blame those products and services and channels versus blaming yourself for not understanding how to build brand outside of them. So at the end of the day, it's both. You need to be good at both things, organic and paid media. And they're wildly different in terms of their approach. I would probably say that for me, as a business owner, I would want to go out and prove viability in organic social media first, while I'm kind of getting my act together on the product development side and go-to-market side. But once I'm ready to start scaling, or once my actions need to start paying dividends, like if I have investors and stuff like that, I'm going to need to start factoring in how to level in different levels of paid media to be able to scale my product to the masses and be able to tell my investors when they're going to be expecting, you know, profitability. So it really just depends. Are you going out and raising more money? Are you going to come into some money somehow? Has your revenue increased as a result of your organic? Don't necessarily do it just to do it, right? If you haven't seen your efforts pay dividends from a sales perspective yet, nothing is going to magically change when you turn on paid media. But if you're already doing a good job, you've got a good product, good market fit, people are buying your product, and you want to take it to the next level, I think that's a good spot to come in and say, all right, I need to figure out a way to take what I'm doing now, but then augment it with a little bit of extra turbo boost, which could be your paid media strategy.